Greetings once again. Abba ayaleu amlak silo samans zinyolengwe. The founder and grandmaster of Abba Kalipi Bokanya Instituting of Spiritual Knowledge. Ngizokhuluma ngenye indaba namhlanje that is a bit disturbing. It's my unpopular opinion once again. In the many years of my work in the spirituality, in the African knowledge system, I've come to realize into one. Last year, I handled 2 cases of children eskolweni being expelled because of their traditional calling, because bayathwasa. Now, labantwana mabagula eskolweni, they have to bafaka amabhayi wabo, they have to bafaka ama-beads wabo, and the school has a problem with that. The same problem we've encountered with Rastafarian children before that. Oguti, the school does not allow them to wear their dreadlocks at school and express their culture at school. Here's my problem. We are in Africa. We are in South Africa. We are South African Africans. Our school system does not cater for the African child. I'll show you one thing. In China, the children of the Chinese learn mathematics in Chinese. In Germany, the German children learn mathematics in German. Why can't we learn mathematics ngesiZulu or ngesiXhosa or in our own African way? And then you'll say, no, but mathematical formulas are universal. No, they are not. In Africa, we use a double half method of multiplication. It was used in ancient Egypt. It was used in Ethiopia. It was used in Central Africa. It was used even down to... Even today, la ebantwini. KwaXhosa, if you have cows, unomelusi. Umelusi wako has a bag of stones that they carry around. And all these stones represent the cows that you own, esbayeni. Now, if you are going to sell a cow, you subtract a stone. If cows are born, you multiply stones. If cows are dead, you divide stones. Now, this was the mathematical system that was accurate to the T. Why can't we teach our children that? Why can't we teach our children African science? This is the thing. Whatever is taught as science is theories and philosophies of Westerners. Why can't we have our own? This is the reason. And somebody asked Uguti, can I talk about witchcraft? I'm not going to talk about witchcraft. I'm talking about education right now. Science. Why can't we learn science in an African way, in our way, because we do have science? I mean, if you have izangoma that mix different plant chemicals and plant qualities to produce something different, that is scientific. If you have different theories of life and death and afterlife, that is scientific. In Africa, we built pyramids. And I know when I talk about pyramids, everybody's going to think Egypt. No, they are older pyramids. In fact, the UNESCO World Heritage Site, whatever it is, the United Nations, they catalogued all the pyramids in Egypt. And it was discovered that in Nubia, south of Egypt, in what is now known as your Sudan, there is more than 118 more pyramids than Egypt. Older than the pyramids of Egypt. More accurate than the pyramids of Egypt. And then you're going to say, no, but Sudan is close to Egypt. No, 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 no. There are pyramids in South Africa. Older than the pyramids in Egypt. Older than the Sphinx of Giza. There are pyramids in South Africa that are even undiscovered by archaeology or science, modern science. And I can tell you about a few if you pay me the right price. But I'm not talking about that right now. What I'm talking about is, how about we teach the black child science from an African black perspective? I'm going to show you something. You take a black child and you teach them geography. In geography, you learn about cardinal directions, north, east, south, and west. Okay. In our Nguni languages, north is said to be the equivalent of the word nyakato in the Zulu, Borwa in the Setswana or the Sotho conglomerate. No, not Borwa. But Borwa is south in the Sotho conglomerate. And then Nzobuya kulelo gama. It has a meaning, and I'm going to tell you the meaning. Let's talk about unyakato first. Nyakato does not mean north. Nyakato means la kwaqala ukunyakaza. Umnyakazo waqala khona. Now, if it happens ukuthi our group of people started their migration from the east, that is nyakato to us. It is not north. If it happens ukuthi our migration started in the south, that is nyakato to us. If it happens ukuthi our movement started in the west, that is nyakato. It does not mean north. It means where the movement started. Again, east, west. In our languages, we equivalate east to Mpumalanga or Botlhabatsatsi. Mpumalanga is a word that describes an activity of the sun. It is not a direction. Kula ilanga liphuma khona. And if you have observed the sun, Mpumalanga changes by degrees from summer to winter. So Mpumalanga is never the same according to our African culture. Ngoba Mpumalanga, it's here during summer, but it's there during winter. So you can never have the same east or Mpumalanga. It changes. It always fluctuates. So does Ntshonalanga. Where the sun sets, it's never the same position. But east and west are always the same cardinal directions. So we are not talking the same thing. How about teaching the African child from an African perspective?